Coming up for all you food rangers, we're beginning our journey deep into the Tibetan region of Sichuan province in search of some delicious local street food. From yak meat to an incredible Buddhist monastery lunch and an amazing Tibetan dinner feast, we're going deep for some amazing Tibetan food that you're not going to want to miss. So make sure to watch until the end to enjoy it all with us. Let's eat. All right, so check it out. It's Trevor James. We just got into Kangding, West Sichuan, and today we're going for a full-on Chinese Tibetan street food tour. I'm so pumped. Let's go check it out. This is Kangding, an important historical trading point on the Tea Horse Road for tea from the south in Yunnan and fur and yak meat from the north in Tibet. Today, you can find an amazing mix of both Sichuan and Tibetan food here. We are beginning our journey into deep western Sichuan, the Tibetan part of Sichuan, and we're gonna go for a big street food journey all the way down to Yunnan. It's gonna be really good. Let's check it out. So we're deep in the market here of Kangding, and right away we're seeing so much yak meat. This is the classic trading spot, and you can really see that here in the morning markets. This is crazy. 每个星期买几头牦牛？
每个星期啊？
每个星期买一头，每天一头吗？
每天3个。
每天3头牦牛。哇 ，3 yaks per day here. There's so much yak meat here. Oh, this is yak meat heaven. 哇，这个是牦牛肉的，都是牦牛肉嘛？
对，上面挂的都是牦牛肉。
哇，都是牦牛肉。Look at all the yak meat here. 很香的。你们有几个味道？
有麻辣的、五香的、原味的。
都有嘛？
都有。
你喜欢吃哪一个？
我喜欢吃麻辣的。
麻辣嘛？
哎呀，
那我可以买一些麻辣的嘛？
可以，你现在都可以尝一尝。
可以尝一下吗？哦，好好。Awesome, we're gonna have a little yak meat sampler. 这个都是麻辣嘛？
对，麻辣。
Oh, that's so beautiful hanging up there. 哦，这个是用花椒、辣椒吗？
对对对。
哦，所以你们有麻辣、五香，还有原味的。原味。哦，谢谢你。Awesome. So we just got the dried yak meat jerky. This is mala, so it's Sichuan chilies with Sichuan peppercorn. Awesome. Oh.
有牛肉的香味儿。
对，很香的。That's good.
辣不辣？
不太辣。
不太辣。
刚好。
刚好。
这个对身体很好嘛。Wow. It's super chewy. It's quite dry, but I can see how this would give you lots of power in the winter. Wow. That is actually quite spicy. 有一点辣。
有点辣吗？很长的牦牛。
这个是牦牛鞭。
哦，牦牛鞭。
真的吗？这个对身体很好吗？
对对对。
对男人的身体好吗？
经常吃补肾。
That's the male organ. Wow. And we've got all the Malnuro right here, yak meat. After buying some of that beautiful mala yak meat, and before our incredible Buddhist temple lunch, we made our way back into the main streets of Kangding in search of a Tibetan breakfast, and got super lucky and found incredibly potent and stenchy yak organ soup. Alright, so after that market, we're gonna go get some more yak. This is a yak meat soup place, yak organ soup place. 你好，新鲜的饼 fresh 饼 here. Oh, fresh baked bread. 哇，这个是牦牛汤吗？骨头汤，白色的吗？哇，牛杂汤。Look at that, guys. 这个是牦牛杂 yak meat organ soup. 哇，太好了，我喝一碗这个。And then look at this, guys. This is that is the stock. 为什么牦牛骨头汤是白色的吗？
这熬的久，然后还有熬的那个方法。
哦，熬的是白色的。It becomes white. That is stenchy, guys. And we're gonna get a bowl of mixed yak organ soup. Honestly, the smell coming from this is potent. You can smell that intense, stenchy, almost stenchy. Look at all those organs, stenchy organs and yak, gamey stench. All right, we're gonna take a look at the suyo cha, how they make the suyo cha. Suyo cha 是这里的特色吗？
对，
你放盐吗？
盐嘛，
盐. Oh, that's just salt in there. 奶吗？这个是酥油吗？哦，酥油。That's the yak butter. 哇，酥油。用牦牛的吗？
对，
牦牛酥油。绿茶吗？
对，有茶。
绿茶。And then a bit of green tea. Nice. Nice. That looks strong. 这个是开水。开水. Oh, a little bit of hot water. Oh, 酥油茶. Wow, 地道的早餐. So we have yak organ soup here. Look at that, guys. Oh, that is potent. Wow. There's tripe, stomach, intestine. Oh, honestly, the smell coming from that soup there is just stenchy. We have some fresh baked bread. Looks super flaky. Oh yeah, nice. They give you some chili dip. You can dip the organs into and the bread into. Look at that, guys. Looks like there's some intestine and tripe in there. Let's try that out. Mmm. Mmm. Great. Mmm. It's really rubbery. And 对身体很好。你吃那个牦牛吗？牦牛牛杂还是牦牛肉？牛杂。牛杂。Yeah, the locals like the 牛杂. Not bad. It's rubbery and strong. There is a definite stench in that soup. It is an acquired taste for sure. Let's try out some of this suyo cha. Oh, that's great. It's like a salty, rich, creamy, earthy tea. You can taste there's a bit of green tea in there. Oh, very creamy and salty and strong. If you don't want to try the mixed organ version, you can go for the classic yak meat soup in a similar, although less gamey and stenchy broth, which is much more delicious in my opinion. And after that amazingly unique breakfast, we made our way out to a temple outside of town and had one of the most memorable food moments on this whole channel. We are entering one of the largest monasteries here in Kangding. Look at that. Look at that. Stunning. Amazing. We found the most beautiful. Hello. Nice to meet you. We found the most beautiful monastery in Kangding here, guys. Hello. It is so amazing. It is so pristine and I'm speechless, but we're gonna keep it low key and try not to shoot much here, just to keep it respectful. You们吃什么午饭？我们米饭。哦，米饭菜吗？中餐。啊，太棒了！哇，这里太漂亮。So I know I just said that we weren't gonna film the food, but we were actually just chatting with these guys, and they said we could go ahead, just keep it low key, and don't film anyone directly. So we'll keep it respectful, and we're gonna get some food. Looks like we're getting some good food here. We got to keep it pretty low key here, but looks like we got some crispy pancakes. All right, let's go around the other side. Okay. All right, we are in the temple, getting some food. Yeah, in the temple, getting some local food here. Wow. 这个看起来好吃的。好吃的。Wow. Look at this, guys. This is really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Okay, we got a little bowl here. That's what they told us to use. Get a little rice. Awesome. 太好了。这个是土豆丝。Look at this, guys. A little bit of fried potato with bell pepper. And then 这个是茄子吗？茄子。Awesome. And then, awesome. Look at that. A big bowl of yushang茄子. Wow. Nice. There is also some pickled veg down here. And some muar ma.
More.
Oh, wow. Muar. Awesome. Muar. That should be good. Let's go try it out. I think we need a... Okay. I think we should sit over here. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Wow, I'm completely speechless right now. Take a look at this food here, guys. We have some fried potato slices with bell peppers, wood ear mushrooms. We have some yushang qiezi. Oh yeah, it's called fish fragrant qiezi, but it's actually sweet and has no fish flavor. And a bunch of rice. Oh, that sauce is just getting deep into that rice. And this is truly an amazing experience. Oh wow. Oh, that qiezi, that eggplant. Sweet. And then we also have some bing, some fried pancake on the bottom. Oh wow. This is really nice food. I was expecting it to be much more plain than this, but this is actually very flavorful. Awesome. I'm completely speechless here. This is a truly once-in-a-lifetime experience, guys. The eggplant is spicy and sweet. There's a bit of celery in there. There's a bit of greens and the potatoes and bell peppers. This is actually one of the best vegetarian meals I've ever had. So I'm gonna make sure to eat every single grain of rice, because the most important thing when you come into places like this is to be respectful. And I'm pretty sure that eating all of your food is mandatory. If you leave any, it might be wasteful and disrespectful. So we're gonna eat every single grain. That was one of the most memorable food experiences I've ever had. And it really goes to show the power of positivity, because if you smile and you're positive, you can get yourself into really good situations, just like that. Wow. After that incredible experience, we made our way back to downtown Kangding and relaxed for a bit before heading to a famous Tibetan restaurant for a Tibetan feast. After that beautiful lunch in the monastery, we're gonna walk around town, relax, and make our way to a Tibetan dinner feast. Wow. Wow, look at this, guys. Wow, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful Tibetan restaurant. You walk in and it's instantly peaceful. You just feel so peaceful. 你好。菜单。2位。你要先看一下吗？看一下，谢谢。Let's see what they got here. Oh yeah, look at this. Yak tongue. Wow. Look at that, steamed yak tongue. Oh yeah. They also have momo, beef baozi. And then look here, yak meat burger. I don't think that's a burger. I think that is actually just beef on the bottom of a pan with bread on top. Spicy. We'll see what flavor it is. Oh yeah, zamba with yak meat. So zamba is Tibetan Highland barley flour and suyo, which is yak butter mixed together with a yak meat jam. Wow, we'll have to try that out. 你们有这个舌头吗？有吗？我吃一个。We're gonna get a yak tongue. 生女。
那个应该吃不了。
吃不了吗？太多了吗？我也要尝一尝，如果可以不吃，我打包吗？
不是，我说这个你应该吃不来。
为什么？
因为这个是生的，里面是生的，外面是脏烂的。
本地人喜欢吗？
本地人吃得了。
那我要尝一尝，可以吗？ Wow, look at this crazy feast here, guys. This is just mind-blowing. This is way too much. We are definitely gonna have to take some home. Starting over here, this is zanba, which is a Tibetan highland barley flour with suyo, which is yak butter, and they pinch that off by hand, and then you dip it into this. I believe this is a raw yak meat paste full of garlic and onions. She said it's a little spicy, so there's probably some chilies in there. That is raw. Wow. Over here, look at this, guys. Momos, beef momos with la jiaojiang chili sauce. I can't believe we ordered this. We're gonna have to try this as well. Boiled yak tongue with a chili dip and dry chili paste. Unbelievable. This here is called yogurt bako. These, they said, were made of maize. They're fluffy. Little bread pockets, little bread balls covered in yogurt, and I believe looks like there's some butter on there. It looks really fatty. Look at this over here. We have some chinke tang, which is Tibetan highland barley yak soup. And then over here, this is boiled yak meat with bread over top and bell peppers and chilies. It almost smells like an enchilada filling. And we also have suyo cha, yak butter tea, which is yak butter. We had this in the morning, which is yak butter, salt, milk, and a bit of green tea. First thing we're gonna try here is this maize bread puff covered in yogurt. It's warm, fluffy. Oh yeah, this is just an amazing Tibetan feast. Oh, oh, that is amazing. It tastes like a super hearty, fluffy, healthy bun with a sour yogurt, very sour yogurt, little fatty, and there's also some granular sugar on top. So you get the sourness from the yogurt, you get that fatty butter, and you get that fluffy bread with a touch of granular sugar. Oh, that feels so healthy and satisfying. This was an incredibly flavorful and unique feast that you definitely need to try. The yak butter tea went down so smoothly with everything, and the momo dumplings had an amazing oniony kick, and when dipped into the spicy chilies, you just can't stop eating them. And the huge yak meat chunks actually tasted a bit like fajita filling from all the bell peppers. But out of all these unique dishes, the two most memorable dishes were the steamed yak tongue and the tsampa with raw yak meat. Look at that yak tongue, guys. Big slices. Big fatty slices of yak tongue. This is yak heaven. Nice big slices of yak tongue. Dip it in that chili sauce. Oh, the chili sauce is unique too. Nice. Let's try that out. It's so soft. Oh, it's all about the chili dip though, to be honest. Yak tongue is just super, super soft. It has a slight rubberiness, but at the same time, it's so, so smooth. And that chili dip, it's super garlicky and oniony. And that gives it such an amazing punch. All the food has been so good so far. Now we're gonna try this. Zamba, Tibetan highland barley flour with suyo dipped. Oh yeah, let's just pour some of that on there. Raw yak meat paste with that zamba barley flour. And this is high calorie, high energy, super filling. Oh. I should take a small bite next time. That is really, really amazing. The best way I can describe it, it's like eating a buttery barley flour. It tastes like barley with a buttery kick to it and a spicy yak paste, raw yak paste. Oh, spicy and garlicky. And when you pour that raw yak paste over top, it really combats it with because this is a wet paste, right? And this barley flour is actually quite dry and pasty. So when you mix those two together, it's the perfect mouthfeel. That is actually really nice. I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. And please click that subscribe and little bell notification button as well, because we have a ton of street food tours coming up for you guys. And we are making our way west and down south, in through the Tibetan areas and down to the southern part of China. Thanks so much for watching, guys.